everybody, welcome back to Making It Up. I'm Isa, and if you're new here, what's up? Welcome to my channel. Mother's Day is coming up here in Guatemala, and I know it's in the States as well. I think it's on Sunday from the week that I'm filming this. So Mother's Day is coming up, and I wanted to do something fun, special Mother's Day-esque. Now, did my mom want to be in camera? No, she did not, so I couldn't go that route. So I chose the next best thing, which is doing my makeup using my mom's products. This was an idea that was very in a few years ago. It was a trend. I don't know if it was a tag or what it was, but people were just using their mom's makeup, doing a full face of their mom's makeup. And I wanted to do it for Mother's Day because why not? Now, my mother is a beauty enthusiast. She loves beauty. She's been a beauty lover way before I was. I remember when we were younger and we'd go to the US on a trip and my mom would just pop into Sephora. It was one of those stores that I dreaded because what? There's nothing interesting at Sephora, but she kind of passed on that love of beauty to me. It took a while, but it's here. I'm a beauty lover. So in the spirit of Mother's Day, let's get to some of my mom's makeup products, put them on my face, and just talk about them, you know, fun time. So here's how this is gonna go. I came up to my mother yesterday and I'm like, Mom, I'm doing this video. She was petrified because she thought she was gonna have to be in it, and I was like, no, I know you don't want that. So what I asked of her was to give me a kind of a bag. She gave me a bunch of her makeup that she uses every day to try out and to use on my face today. This is fun, this is exciting because she has some really good products that I don't own either because they're too expensive for me or I just didn't pick them up. So I'm excited for that. Let's get to it. Okay, so let's start with the eyes. My mom loves her eyeshadow and eyeliners. She's more of a cool tone girl. We have similar skin tones, but she's cool tone. So she likes cool tone eyeshadows and cool tone things. You guys know I'm more of a warm tone girl, but let's branch out for the sake of Mother's Day. The first thing she always starts with is Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion, the best. I love this, so let's put a little bit on. She also has kind of oilier skin, so she does like to prime. You know what, guys? Actually, let me zoom you in. Why not? Okay, now that we've primed the eyes, it's time to go in with an eyeshadow. She gave me two palettes that she likes to use. The first one is this MAC eyeshadow ×15 cool neutrals. Looks like this, pretty used. As you can see, she loves her purples and her cool tone. I'm scared of this palette a little bit. I don't know. This is actually discontinued though, so I think I'm gonna use the other one that she gave me, which is newer and she just started using. This is the Morphe Truth or Bare eyeshadow palette, and it looks like this. Again, pretty browns, mauves, cool tone, but not as cool tone as the other one, so I feel like I can work with this one. The shades are nice, and she's dipped into it a little bit, so let's do that. Okay, so to set the lids, I'm going in with this color right here, just to set everything. So let's just set, okay, this is a little bit darker than my skin tone, so it's kind of setting, but also transition shading. To be honest, my mom doesn't go overboard for her day-to-day. I'm gonna go into this shade right here. She uses it apparently because I can see that it's been dipped into. And I'm just gonna apply this to my crease. My mom actually doesn't like to bring her eyeshadow out a lot. She keeps more of a circular C motion thing here. And we're gonna try that. I don't know if I can do that. And I don't know if that looks good on me, but I'm gonna try it for her sake. So I'm gonna take this and put it on the crease and the outer corner a little bit with a tiny, tiny brush. This needs a little bit more purpley tones. My mom is into purpley tones, so I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go into this shade a little bit. It's only gonna be a tiny bit just to add a little bit more purpliness into the look, but we're gonna be very subtle about it because we don't want to go overboard. And again, just putting it on the outer corner and crease. These eyeshadows are actually performing nicely. Morphe has definitely upped their game. For my lid, I'm gonna go in with a little bit of this color right here just to add a little something something. My mom also tends to keep her shadows very low. She doesn't like to blow them out all that much, so I am keeping it low as well. And she doesn't really do much to her lower lash line, so we're gonna keep that bare for now. This palette, surprisingly good. Now, my mother is a lover of eyeliner. She loves her eyeliner. So I'm gonna go in with this Worldly Mauve Makeup Forever Artist color pencil because I feel like it goes well with what we've done. And I'm just gonna do a simple line. She is not about the crazy liner. She just likes simple line, keeping it old school. Honestly, I'm not great. She's great at doing eyeliner. I'm not that great at doing eyeliner, so we're gonna try. But I don't know if we're gonna be able to do this as well as she does. Oh, I'm scared. I'm terrified. Okay, eyeliner is on. Took me embarrassingly long to get it on, so fun for me. Now, moving on to eyelashes. My mom has pretty good eyelashes. Like, she has a lot of lashes. They're quite voluminous, and they're curled. The mascara that she loves, and she's loved since it came out, is the Benefit Bad Gal Bang. This is a good mascara, not one of my favorites. I feel like it's a little too wet of a formula for me. She freaking adores this. She uses it every single day, and then she curls her lashes with this thing, which I think is from Sephora, and it scares me. I never curl my lashes. This is scary, but let's curl the lashes. Wait, I don't remember how you use eyelash curlers. No, that's scary. God, how do you use an eyelash curler? What the fuck? How? Okay, that was terrifying. Let's put on, ooh, this is a new tube too. God, it's so wet. It's such a wet mascara. Okay, so this isn't my favorite mascara, but it's good enough. I smudged it everywhere, of course. Yeah, it's a little messy, but we're good. Let's move on to the eyebrows before I go into the base. For eyebrows, my mom, again, has pretty bushy brows. She's recovering them from over plucking for ages. She loves the Anastasia Beverly Hills Perfect Brow Pencil. She has the shade Granite? I don't know if that's how you say it. She's gone through so many of these. I mean, this is a good pencil. It's nothing special, but it's the only thing she uses on her brows. She doesn't go in with any brow gel or anything. And this definitely needs to be sharpened, but I'm not going to sharpen it, so let's just apply it. Her brows and her hair are darker than mine, actually, so I don't know. This might be a little intense. Okay, so brows are good. They're a little dark. This is perfectly okay. Not a standout product, but it's not bad. Not bad. So yeah, this is my mother-inspired eye look. I think I did pretty well. I know you guys are not gonna know. She's not gonna let me show you how she usually does it. She doesn't like to expose herself on the internet. But I think I did a good job. Let me just get rid of the mascara smudges, and then we can come back and do the rest of the face. Okay, so moving on to the face, my mom and I are kind of similar shades. She is a little bit paler than I am, but not by much, but she's much more cooler, as I previously mentioned. So I am hoping that the base products kind of match me. They might be a little bit off, but you know, for the most part, we should be okay. Now for base products, my mom actually has pretty flawless skin, minimal breakouts. She definitely is on the oilier side, so she has bigger pores, but her skin's great. She's beautiful skin, and she takes care of it. So she likes to go for things that are less coverage. She doesn't like caked on makeup. She likes to feel like things are light. So she gave me a few options. The first thing she goes in with is the First Aid Beauty Ultra Repair Hyaluronic Hydrating Primer. I have never used this actually, and I've barely even heard of it, but it feels, it smells really nice, and it feels like a moisturizer on your skin. Oh, wow. For her base, she gave me a few options. The first one she gave me is Laura Mercier Tinted Moisturizer. She uses the shade Cameo. She really likes this. She's gone through a few bottles of it, but I've used it before, so I want to use the other one, which is the Fenty Beauty Eavesdrop Blurring Skin Tint. Wow, I didn't pick this up because I already have a lot of things that I have to work through, but she did, and that is a perk of having a beauty lover for a mother, because I can just try her stuff. I can just try it without actually having to buy it. So I'm gonna try this one. This is a shade 4, and she says she mixes it with a Drunk Elephant Deep Bronzy. I don't know how well this is gonna mix, but she does that, so I'm gonna do it as well. I've seen people mostly apply this with their hands, so I'm gonna apply a little bit onto my hand and go into the skin. The shade match is pretty good, actually. The Deep Bronzy made it a little bit darker, which is nice. Ooh, I look very glowy in the viewfinder. Okay guys, I see the hype with the Fenty Eavesdrop because it's looking great. This feels and looks like skin. It's insane. Now I can understand why everyone and their mother literally loves this because ever since she bought it, she can't stop using it. I love it. Wow. So for concealer, she uses the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer. I love this one. Her shade is Fair Warm. This is gonna be too light for me, but I'm too lazy to get up, get my own shade, and use it. I'm just gonna pick up a little bit of this with my finger and then put it under my eyes. She doesn't have very dark under eye circles like me, so she likes to go in with very little concealer. She doesn't use concealer all the time. That's what she told me. I was like, Mother, you need to give me a concealer because I can't not wear concealer. So she uses this, but she uses very little of it. This concealer is pretty great. I love it. You guys know I've talked about it a lot, and the shade wasn't completely bad. I think it's because I only used a little bit. So yeah, there's that. Great choice, Mom. Keeping up the good work. To powder, she uses the Hourglass Veil Translucent Setting Powder. I gifted this to her for Mother's Day a few years back, and she uses it because she likes it, because she feels like it sets her face, but it doesn't look or feel cakey. Again, she doesn't like that. She does have to powder every day because her skin is on the oilier side of things, which same. And this powder is truly everything, and I love it a lot. I've used it a few times, and it's really nice because it sets without looking or feeling like too much. Okay, now that we're all powdered down with the fanciest of powders and our skin's feeling very set but also not dried out, time to move on to the cheeks. My mom mostly just does bronzer. That's her thing. She doesn't like to fuzz with anything else. Her bronzer of choice is the Fenty Beauty Sunstalker Instant Warmth bronzer in Shady Biz. She likes Fenty stuff. So we're gonna use a little bit of this on the cheeks. Well, I'm gonna use quite a bit of it because we don't have a lot of cheek product to work with. And then she says that she sometimes likes to go in with a little bit of blush to spice things up. The one she loves is a Benefit Georgia blush. This is a mini one, and it's kind of like a peachy blush, which is right up my alley, but it has shimmers on it, which is not as up my alley, but she kind of uses this as her, it smells kind of good too. Anyways, she says she uses this as her like blush. She never goes in with highlighter, but she likes this because it gives her a little bit of a glow. Okay, so what the fuck is this? It's not giving me anything, really. Like I'm not getting a lot of color. Okay, the shimmer in this isn't too bad. I thought it was gonna be super shimmery, but I feel like it's not giving me a lot of color, and I am a blush lover. My mom doesn't feel the same way, clearly. Now for lips, I go like, Mom, what do you wear for lipstick or like lip product every day? And she's like, I don't really do anything. And I'm like, what do you wear? I need something. And she gave me the Lucas Paw Paw ointment. So basically just chapstick. That's all she wears. So that's all we're gonna wear, of course. This is a great one, actually, because I have really chapped lips. But, yeah, it doesn't do a lot for the rest of our faces, unfortunately. That's it for the lips. My mom uses a mask every single day. She goes to work, so she's obviously not gonna wear lipstick all the time, but she does like a few lipsticks here and there. This is just what she wears on the daily. So that's all we're getting for the lips, but it's fine. I have chapped lips anyways. I kind of needed the pawpaws. Okay, you guys, and that is it. I am done with this full face of my mom's makeup products. I like it. She has great products, and I'm gonna have to borrow some soon. The Fenty Skin Tint. Anyways, yeah, this was so fun. Please let me know what you thought by giving this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. If you didn't, don't give it a thumbs down. Just don't do anything. But yeah, if you're into super easy and real makeup and beauty content like today's video, then make sure to subscribe. I post videos every single week, and I would love it if you joined me. Before I say goodbye, happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there who might be watching this. I hope you have a great one. You guys make the world go round, literally. Where would we be without you? Thank you for everything that you do for us. I admire you, I appreciate you, and I hope this video was fun for you to watch. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in my next one, okay? I love you guys. Bye. Mwah.